Hello everyone, I am Irma Zania and I will review a book that I read. The title is Sherlock Holmes Short Stories. The author is Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. Year of publication 2007. The genre detective fiction. Number of page 38 page. And book level, stage graded reader, ESL, EFL, beginner to intermediate level. And this is about the author. Sir Arthur Conan Doyle is a writer now for creating the detective character Sherlock Holmes. He is also a doctor and adventurer. His jobs: he worked as a ship's doctor and then opened his own practice. However, he eventually focused more on writing. Some of Sir Arthur Conan Doyle's most famous books are part of the Sherlock Holmes series. The four main novels are A Study in Scarlet, The Sign of the Four, The Hound of the Baskervilles, and The Valley of Fear. Character and characterizations. Sherlock Holmes, described as the greatest detective of all. Dr. John Watson, Holmes' loyal friend and assistant. Helen Stoner, the main client in the story The Speckling Band. And Dr. Gillespie Roylotts, Helen Stoner's stepfather in The Speckled Ribbon. Irene Adler, or Irene Norton, the central character in A Scandal in Bohemia. King Wilhelm von Ormestein. He represents powerful but vulnerable clients. John Openshaw, client in the story The Five Orange Pips. Ku Klux Klan members, a secret America group from the South that serves as the main antagonist in The Five Orange Pips. Summary of the book. In this adaptation of Sherlock Holmes' short stories, three compelling cases are present: the Spiegel Band, where Holmes uncovers Dr. Royland's sinister plot to murder his stepdaughter using a poisonous snake for inheritance, leading to Royland's own demise by the same serpents. A Scandal in Bohemia, an usual case where Holmes is outwitted by the brilliant Irene Adler, who successfully avenged the King of Bohemia's attempt to retrieve a compromising photograph, and The Five Orange Pips, a tragic tale where Holmes investigates the mysterious death of John Openshaw's uncle and father, linking them to the Ku Klux Klan stolen documents, ultimately leading to John's death before the murderers Captain James Calhoun and his crew meet their end at sea. There are several themes and messages. Deductive reasoning and observations. This is the most prominent central theme in all Holmes stories. Holmes consistently demonstrates the power of logic, evidence, and assumption to the smallest detail to uncover hidden truths. He listens, observes, and thinks to surface mysteries, inspiring readers to look at the world more carefully. Justice and problem resolution. Clients come to Holmes with their problems, seeking the only person in the world who can help them. This highlights the theme of seeking justice, conflict resolution, and restoring order from the chaos caused by crime or integrity, affirming Holmes' role as an upright champion. Friendship and partnership. While not always the main focus, the close relationship between Holmes and Watson is an emotional answer in the stories. Watson, as loyal friend and assistant, demonstrates the importance of partnership and support in facing challenges, even for a genius like Holmes, adding a human dimension to the narrative. Danger of the past and consequences of action, clearly seen in the Five Orange Peas, where Uncle Elias past action with the key bring deadly consequences for his family in the present. Intelligence and resilience of women. Irene Adler in A Scandal in Bohemia is a prime example of this theme. Her extraordinary intelligence and ability to outwit even the greatest detective saw the woman can be strong and resilient character, not just victim on objects leading to a feminist dimension to the narrative. The strength of this book is high accessibility. This book is perfectly suited for English language learners at the beginner to intermediate levels, as well as young readers. The simplification of language, synthesis structure, and plot condensations make it unintimidating and easy to digest. Gateway to Classic Literature. This adaptation serves as an effective and non-intimidating introduction to the world of Sherlock Holmes and classic detective literature. It allows an audience who might feel intimidated by the complexity of Sir Arthur Conan Doyle's original text to enjoy these stories and build interest in more complex literature later. Focus on core story. At just 15 FPS and focus on the three best stories, this adaptation successfully captures the essence of the plot and main character without excessive detail, mentioning narrative appeal and efficiency for brief readers. Multi-format availability. Availability in print formats and audio, which enhances learning flexibility and allows readers to choose the format that best suits their learning style, making it a versatile option. And the weakness is loss of nuance and depth. The simple the simplified nature meant that much of detail, narrative complexity, richness of language, and Doyle's unique original prose style are likely lost or significantly reduced. This diminished character depth, story atmosphere, and the full literary experience for more advanced reader or those seeking full fidelity to the original work. Limited number of story. This adaptation only includes three stories, which is a small fraction of the total four novels, and 56 short story about Holmes written by Doyle. Readers make feel feel less satisfied if they are looking for broader coverage of Holmes' adventure or want to delve into more cases. Sherlock Holmes is the greatest detective of them all. He sits in his room and smokes his pipe. He listens and watches and thinks. He listens to the step coming up the stairs. He watches the door opening and he knows what question the stranger will ask. I really like this book because it offers more than just mysteries and case solving. It showcases the extraordinary intelligence, keen observations, and admirable deductive reasoning of a legendary detective. I enjoyed how each case presents a unique intellectual challenge and often concludes with unexpected justice. I highly recommend Sherlock Holmes' short story to anyone who enjoys clever detective story with intricate plots. It's for readers who appreciate a mix of logic, adventure, and brilliant problem solving. These are a brief review of the book Short Story of Sherlock Holmes. Hopefully, it will be useful for all of us, and hopefully, we will be more diligent in reading in the future. Thank you.